In our 12-class certification program, our books and other events, you learn how to connect to the energy of difficulties, such as difficult emotions, cancer, illness, trauma, relationship challenges, past lives, ancestral and lineage energy, dreams, in a manner that the pain within those aspects and the challenge of them transforms into the energy of your wholeness, your true self, and source. So as Einstein said, you can't solve the problem with the same consciousness that created that problem. So in Maybe Transformation, we teach you how to raise your consciousness so that you can consciously create your best life. So emotions such as anger, depression, insecurity, anxiety, and feeling less than actually become energetic portals to help you rewire your brain and body's negative beliefs and reactions and anchor you into a whole new neural network of wholeness. For instance, in Maybe Transformation, we are founded on the principle that there is this beautiful core being of wholeness within you, within each of us. Yet over time, that wholeness gets covered by life events and challenges, so our sense of self actually gets programmed to deny that light and wholeness within us. According to the latest research in neurobiology, our biology actually caps the level of consciousness that we can obtain. I call that our biological consciousness container. So our biology limits the level we can awaken to if we don't reprogram it. So lower consciousness is actually programmed into our brain's response system. This means that we respond not as we'd always like to. So the brain and the body's responses instead tell us what to think, how to respond, and that program limits our ability to feel and live from wholeness. So the example I like to use is the client of mine that said, "Why do I yell at my husband about the trash so crazy-like?" Because it's never really about the trash, and that programmed reactivity gets set up in a way so actually choice gets taken away. We'd like to respond more sanely, but sometimes our biology limits the level of consciousness that we can interact with. So in Maybe Transformation, we teach you how to self-regulate throughout the day so you actually reprogram in wholeness, light, source, into your neural network, and that becomes a new habituated response system instead of the old. Since energy is the medium that connects the mind with the body, you learn to connect to the energy of emotions, negative responses, beliefs, and feelings in a way that changes our neural network and anchors you into living from your wholeness. So if you create your life from your wounded parts, what do you think you're going to get? More wounded parts. But as you learn the 5 steps that we teach, you learn how to lean into the pain of your life and transform it into wholeness. So you are going to live more from the life of wholeness. So you actually have to learn how to lean into the pain of your ego, your negative personality, your negative reactions. You have to kind of notice them in order to reprogram them. So when I say lean into the pain of your life, what do I mean exactly? You actually have to feel the challenging emotions. You have to be willing to look at the negative ways your program has habituated to respond to those old unhealthy ways of being in the world. And you have to learn how to do that in a way that you actually reprogram your neural network, reprogram your response system, and transform that energy that connects the mind to the body into higher consciousness. So many of our unhelpful actions and feelings are to avoid looking at those difficult aspects of who we are and how we're behaving. Yet how freeing it is when we want to feel them, when we actually hunt for the next challenging ego or negative personality response that I do in life. Because I know how to connect to them in a way that their energy goes from a lower response system to a higher consciousness of awakening. And the neural networks in the brain and the body, as a result, get reprogrammed. For it's how we feel an emotion, not if we feel an emotion, that matters. And in the course of our trainings, you learn how to lean into the pain to recreate your wholeness. It's changed my life. I live freer and happier than ever before, and I'd love for you to contact me and learn how it can help you too. Blessings. If you like this, share the love and tell others about how they too can learn how to connect to the challenges in their life in a way that reconnects them and reprograms in their wholeness. Blessings.